Hi everyone, welcome to Coloring with Lori. Excuse me. Oh shoot, I didn't grab my water. I'm gonna run over here and get it. Like 2 seconds away. Okay. Ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna need different pencils too. Well, anyway, okay, all good. Hi to anybody watching the playback. Doesn't look like I've popped up live yet, so. Oh, yep, I have. Hi everyone. Doesn't look like I've popped up live yet. So. Oops, sorry. Get a little feedback there. Welcome to Coloring with Lori. Hey Taylor. How are you? I was watching your live today. I didn't join the thing because I don't have a wish list, and that way I figured other people would have a chance too, so I can buy what I need. But thanks, that was nice. I like to leave it for people who really can't, you know? Hi Mandy, hi Sue. How's everybody? Oops, I just kicked the thing. I said it takes me a minute to get in here. How I have to put this now, so if you hear me grunting, that's all I'm doing, and I can't do it before I start the camera, unfortunately. But I'm gonna hit it a couple of times. Okay. I think we should be good. I think that should be it for the earthquakes, let's hope. Hi, Kelly. You should be used to the earthquakes, huh? Maybe not. I don't know. You ever been in a big earthquake? Oh, how is everyone? What you doing? This cold Tuesday night. We had a much warmer day today, but it's chilling down now. I think I saw a pop up for a wintry, weathery storm. So, let's see. I'm having a hard time reading the text on the black background. I don't know why they changed it to black. Some of the things you can keep it on white, but some of it's automatic. I keep my phone white. Lori, where are you to feel earth? Oh, I was just kidding. No, because I kept hitting my camera. I'm in Michigan. I was just playing. And is my camera up too high or down too low? Why is it not in the right spot today? Does that mean he's got to go this way? No, that way. I don't think the camera can go in any further. I didn't move it. Always a problem. Always a problem. Anyway, we're going to be trouble-free. I've had a really bad stiff neck today, too. Pebble's just recently allowed to sleep with me again, so she's hogging the bed. Cuddle with your bear? I hope that's a dog. Although I love bears, too. I join giveaways. Oh, that's... No, I just feel like, give somebody else a better chance. That's all. And, in the 10 years that I've been on YouTube, I've entered a few, and I think I won 2. So I kind of feel like, give somebody else a chance. Hi, Chrissy. There you are. I think Amy fell asleep on me. I was going to wait till Jay Carey was done, and she's like, no, 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 go, go, go. So, and Jay Carey knows, so. Exactly. It's just, yeah. I'm kind of weird about accepting free things, too. I don't know. I'm more of a giver. It's just a lot more comfortable for me. I need to move that bill just in case I bump the camera and it bumps too far. So, Um, I don't really know what to do today since Amy called the hashtag. She did the hashtag like I'm gonna remember Fragile Friday, February. So I don't know if we should. If I missed anybody, I think I said hello to everybody. Like I said, my text and my eyes are really bugging me, so the text is really blurry. Um, so I don't know if I should work in the Fragile Worlds today. So here's my thought. The only thing I've colored so far for January is this. I was going to use this for my floppy book, but Angela said no. And it's floppy. I guess the cover is a little thick because it's not flopping with the rest of the book. Anyway, so I had done the picture and she said no, I couldn't use the book. So this is my one done for February so far, and it's just I did it. It's just I did it real soft with the set of pastels, so just a light soft. I'd like to do the you know how people do the white with the glass, but I'm not super good at that. So okay, Taylor. I just kind of I don't want to mess it up. I just left it alone. But yep, so that was the first time using those pencils. They worked really, really well in this book, Kelly. It was like extremely effortless. I didn't even feel, I was like, wow, this is so weird. I felt like there was no color going down, but it was. So my other thought was then, for my flappy book, and I'm doing twofers here because I can't color 100 pages, so this would be my flappy book with fabric and 4 legs, so I can start this. I also have a buddy color in Rooms of Wonder, which is funny because it's the picture that Renee picked. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Angela. Oh, really? This one is a flappy one? Or this one? The Symphony or the Wall? Either way, I'm going to do Symphony of a Cute Animals, so it doesn't matter. Hi, Christina. Welcome, everybody. So, yeah, so like I said, this one will be the fabric and 4 legs. And then I had a buddy color in here, which happens to be the one that Renee was picking for repetitive. So I'm like, oh, okay. So this one's getting repetitive, green, and berries. Repetitive, green, berries, and fruit. Starts with F. So this one's a 4 fur. So I think that gives them all to me. And fur, 4 legs, and fabric and flappy. So you get 2 pages out of me. So you want me to color in Fragile Worlds, Symphony of Cute Animals, or Rooms of Wonder, the mandala? That's the choices tonight. I can't figure out how to do a poll. I've tried to do it on in my post and on here. I don't know if maybe you have to do it from the YouTube studio, which I don't have on my Rooms of Wonder, Cute Animals. Okay, need a tiebreaker. Need at least one more vote. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Cute Animals. Hi, Regina. Fragile World. Cute Animals. It looks like Cute Animals so far. Poll is down at the bottom of chat if you are at your computer. Really? I have to investigate that. Yeah, I am on my computer, but I don't see anything. Just goes right to the chat box. Now, I will say my stuff has not been updated forever because this thing is ancient and I'm afraid to do anything. So, polls usually show up at the top of the chat. Yeah, I haven't been able... I've not been able to find them. And I looked it up on, you know, possibly a plus sign. Okay. Ooh, start a poll. Okay. So next time I can use that. Thank you. Now I just X'd out my whole thing. You can talk about me for a minute because I can't see anything. Go ahead, chat away. I won't peek up. I don't mind. I can take it. I'm tough. Ooh. Okay. Yes, thanks. Always nice to have a pro in the house. Who'd I miss? Who'd I miss? Did I miss Jessica? Oh, hi, Jessica. Yeah, I'm really... Yana here? Did I miss her? I don't see her. Are you seeing people? Hi, View. I don't see Yana. Are you seeing people? Maybe I should do a poll. There's more people in here. Can you tell I really don't want to do Symphony Q? You know what my issue is? I don't know what pencils I want to use, so maybe I should do the poll with what pencils to use. I've heard luminants are nice in here. I don't have the whole set, and it seems like I'm missing that like one, either my light or my dark or my medium for everything I try to color. What pencils do I have over here with me? Oh, what do we got? What do we got? Oh, I got quite a few pencils over here. Let's see. Why do I not see Yana? Yana, do you have me blocked? Because I can't see you. Is Yana in the chat? There you are. Hello. That's like the first thing I can see from you. Is that I have that page tag too. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I thought it was perfect. Lots of fabric. Yeah, that is the first thing I can see from her. I can see nothing else. Huh. That's very weird. Very weird. Tell her to move off of my head. Oh. Get off of her head. Gremlins. You know, we say all that all the time in this house. Like, the weirdest things will disappear. One day, like, all the 1 teaspoon... Like, we have 4 sets with, you know, measuring spoons. All the teaspoons were missing in one day. And I asked, you know, all of us, Mike and my mom, I'm like, do you guys have that? Do you have it? Nope, nope, nope. Like 3 days later, I'm washing dishes and I'm going to put 2 of them are in the cupboard. One's in the dish rack. One's in the drawer. I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, we're in live chat. Okay, Sue, enjoy dinner. Oh, Jessica going to sleep? She been up all night? I'm nodding off. Okay, have a good night. Sleep well. She couldn't be. Oh, okay. I thought they could, like, be in the chat, but you couldn't see them. Or is that just if I had her blocked? I definitely didn't, because I can see her now, too, so... I didn't change anything. That's weird. Very, very weird. Okay. Let me get this other stuff out of the way. So we're doing Symphony of Cute Animals, and this is 2 prompts from Shani Blues channel. Shani's in the chat. If you're not subscribed to her channel, please subscribe. We have a few channels in the house today, so if you're not subscribed to each other, please subscribe. Um, in the Floppy Book, the True Hughes channel, Floppy Book, I'm doing four-legged and, what did I say, fabric for this one. Not sure what pencils I want to use. My polychromos are over here. I think I can reach them. I think I can. There's a lot of fabric in here. This could get boring. Let me do a basket. That's probably more exciting than a piece of fabric. Oh, I'm not. Oh, what kind of animals? They look kind of like badgers. I don't know. I do not know my. She must be Japanese or something. What happened? You received. Oh wow! I remember when you said you mailed that view. Wasn't that just? I have 24 of them. Do they work well on this paper? Could probably get a few colors, and I think they're in this case. Yeah. We could do a piece of fabric or, ooh, a hat. Got browns in here. Or an animal. I don't, what kind of animal do we have here? Okay, I've heard that. I do have some Loomies and some Light Fast in their book. I wasn't sure if I had that case over here. Good, because I'm using Polly's in Rooms of Wonder, so I prefer not to use the same. Hi, Bayou. Nice to see you. Thanks for coming. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for everybody watching that's not in chat. Appreciate you being here. Hopefully you can get some coloring done. Maybe. Yeah, I was originally thought raccoon, but they got like a double mask. Can I look at a See, I was thinking red pandas again too because of the double mask. I don't know if the raccoons have that or not. Red panda? Yeah, I'm probably going to need to look at a picture when I do them. Well, I could maybe start an animal. An animal. I do think I have like the reddish browns. Sorry, I don't know where my camera is, where that's hitting. Some of the reddish browny colors on the Light Fast. Wow, their Venetian red is really dark. That will probably be a good one. Blacken my own light today. I don't know how I can do that. It's like overhead and around me. It's very weird. Very weird. Let's see, what it was the chat say. Could be red pandas, most likely. Yeah, it's nice when the zoo people are here that know these animals. Yeah, the only reason that makes me think red pandas is because of the double spots around the eye. I can't look at Google right now. Can anybody look at Google? I'll start with this guy over here and do his little bit of fur. Ew. My pencil sharpener's leaking. Want to do a light background first, though. So I'll use some of this brown ochre. Like I said, I don't have the whole set, so probably just little grab and nab. But I do, there are quite a few browns in this little set. Yeah, I was watching the Light Fast very closely around Black Friday. And all the little sets went on sale. This was actually 60% off, so it was cheaper than the set of 12 at the time that I bought it. But holy cow, are they expensive individually. And I do have some Blick gift cards that I got for Christmas and birthday, and I'm not sure what I want to buy. I'm so confused. Right, Chrissy? Confirmed. They are red pandas. Okay, thank you, Mandy. I know. Yep. Out of all the like high-end pencils, other than Prismacolors and Polys, I think the Lightfast probably are my favorite. Um, I did that Fox page with them and was able to use them for the whole page. So most of my other pencils, I have to switch them out on the paper. Like certain colors don't work right. This has a little bit of a red tinge in it too, and I don't really know how red. I just ignore his mask because I don't know what color the mask is in his face and stuff. So how red a red panda is. Like, is it really red? Bandy, is it really, really, really red or just kind of a brownie red? Thanks for letting me know about View. I want to go to Ollie's so bad, but I know Mike will not take me to the one we only have two in our area. One's kind of far, one's kind of close. And it's not like I don't want to say it's in a bad neighborhood. It's just it's in a neighborhood where people like trash the stores. I don't know what the deal is. The stores are always really messy. So maybe in an area where workers don't care about their job. I don't know. It's just weird. The stores are always just a mess in that area. So we usually we're surrounded by like two main roads that have, all the big kind of stores on them and stuff, and so we usually go the other direction. They're not much better, but they're better. The shelves are usually stocked and the stuff's not laying on the floor, so I mean, like literally, like the Walmart over there, all the clothes would be laying on the floor, and the food would be in the counter all upside down, and it's like messy all the time. Yeah, I think I definitely need something redder. Dark brown red. Okay, thank you. I was hoping for the museums to go on sale, but no go. I think those are like probably the absolutely most expensive thing that, as far as pencil goes, huh? Those have a pretty hefty price tag on it. It about dropped dead when I saw the price on luminance these days. Wow. Yes, that is a score. Everybody's getting, I bought the one Camellia Dead or Eureka book, and I'm like, man, I wish I would have got to have one, the Beast and Besties, but I watched a video today, a book haul from Ollie's, and she got three of them. But I really only need one because I know that's not really the type of book that I like, but to play in it with I got a lecture from Mike today about it was so funny. I'm like, well, what should I color with on my live today? He's like, well, not whatever you've been using. You need to rotate your products, and you shouldn't be using the same product on each thing. You should rotate them. Oh, okay. Make sure that you're using all your things. I'm like, yes, sir. As he brings down another box of pencils that my mom ordered. Did you order more pencils? No, I didn't. So my mom has fallen into the brute fronter hole. She bought the round and the square. Oh my god, Kelly, Dream Voyager. Two calendars. Are calendars like $3 now? Yeah, you guys don't over there. That's what Amy said she was gonna go and get it for us, but she's staying over there in the warm land. Yep, rotate your products. I get comfortable with a product though when you start using like a certain pencil. I kind of feel like, oh, I'm just starting to, get in the groove and remember how to use it or learn how to use it or whatever it is. And then it's like, oh, well, now the page is done. So that's one of the reasons I don't like rotating like every book or page or whatever. And lately, I have not been able to get through a page using one brand of anything. So, and that's kind of a new thing for me. But I'm finding that I want a different color, and being that I have more sets and I'm learning the colors. See, I think that's what it is. I'm learning the colors, so I know I can go, oh, ChromaFlow's got a good, or yeah, Prisma's really got the best pinks. I was watching the Art of Momo, I think it was last night, and she was talking about not being able to do a good light pink, and it was funny because I was in the middle of coloring that this thing, and twice, like this was an attempt at pink and it ended up being red. This was an attempt at the light pink, but I couldn't get the light pink on top, so I added the blue as my pink got too dark. So I'm sitting here at the same time trying to maintain a light pink, and I'm like, I'm having the same problem right now. It's like she must burnish her stuff like I do, so as you build the color to burnish, you lose your light pink and you end up with like fuchsia or magenta or a pink, but more of a hot pink, not really what you're looking for, baby pink. Oh, hi Amy. You're all done? Ready? Well, thanks for joining us. It's good to see you. How are you tonight? I'm coloring my floppy book, Four Legs and Fabric. I was trying to tell you, but you were doing something. Okay, bye view. All right. You have a good night also. Thanks for stopping in. Thank you everybody who's here or stopped in to say hi. If you missed, we're coloring in Kanoko Augusta's Symphony of a Cute Animal. This is the Japanese version, so I'm using it for my floppy book for True Hues. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's called the challenge, event, or prompt for the month, I guess it would be. And then Shannon Blue does the other prompts, which is the four legs and the fabric. So I told her about the Rooms of Wonder page. Amy's doing the same thing. We have a buddy color with Cassandra, I think her name is. If I'm pronouncing your name wrong and you're watching, I do apologize. It's like I can say them in my head, and then when they go to come out my mouth, they don't come out right sometimes. Sometimes it might even sound right to me. I think I need a little darker red even than that. So I'm going to go with, I may have bumped the camera grabbing that pencil. Sorry if I did. Not too big of a wobble. Mine too. I only have the 4 of them. The ones that were the easiest to get, the Minuet and the Rhapsody. This one, and I did spend a little bit for the Leon's Journey. That's probably my most expensive book. I paid, I think, $33 altogether with shipping, but I think that book's well worth it. I completely forgot I had a buddy in there with Taylor. I'm like, oops. It's because I was coloring it upstairs before my surgery. And then I can't color where I used to color. I can't sit like that right now. I don't know if I ever will be able to because of the pelvic bone issue. So I brought my stuff down here. Almost all of it down here this week. And my mom, she looks so sad. You're not going to come color with me? I'll have to figure out a way to sit up there, color with her for a little bit. since she's coloring again. I don't know if I've informed you guys of that. She has colored almost a complete, oh, the two-eyed little cutesy Amazon paper books. This book you never heard of? There is a American version on Amazon, Symphony of Cute Animals. Same book, different paper. But her books are really cute. Yeah, so Mom bought the square brute fronters and the round brute fronters. Brute fronters? Is the pastel set in there? She asked me about that, and I'm like, are the pastels included in that square set? Or I didn't really look at them that well. I grabbed a couple to see if I could blend them, and I was like, ooh, nope. Not my kind of pencil. He's probably going to be all the wrong colors because I don't have a, I'm not looking at anything to see what they look like. It should look really quick. Oh my gosh, you're kidding. Amazon US? Well, you have definitely got to get that too, Amy. Yes, I was confused when you called it the non-English name. Yeah, the Minuet and the Rhapsody are both out in English. And I know I bumped that again. I do apologize. I'm not used to it on this side of me yet. That's probably going to take a while. I'm going to see if I can get a picture of a red panda. Because I have no idea what it's supposed to look like. Oh, goodness gracious. Us old people with these electronics, we just don't do very good with these things, do we? Where in the heck is the Google search on this thing? Good grief. Okay. A red. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I want one. Now that's a baby, so he's pretty black underneath. Okay, we gotta darken him up a bit. We need some black. I'm not this talented with animals, but I'll give it a try. I'm willing. Yeah, he's really dark on his bottom side and under. These things are white. These are brown. The nose is white. Eyebrows are white. Some of them have black around the eyes, but they drew his eyes black. So we'll do white around the eyes. No other black on the face. No other black on the face. Black underneath, though. Very black. The legs black, too? Yep. Okay. These do fur very nice. So he's almost like two-toned. If you didn't look at a picture, like his whole top is red and his whole bottom side is like he dipped himself in black paint or something. Hi, Tara. Welcome. Good to see you. What are you doing out strolling around? I'm making a mess of a red panda. Anybody else coloring tonight? What you coloring? Curious minds want to know. He's going to be a little messy down here. But, you know. Has to be standing up on his legs behind this towel. I think they're towels. It looks like he's folding towels. They were out hanging to dry, and now he's folding them up. Well, it's probably a she since she's doing the laundry, but it's a he. He. Yeah, she's gathering things and he's folding stuff up. You were about to color. Are you still working in Magical Worlds? Hi, Alex. Welcome. Good to see you. I colored all day, just finished knitting and getting ready for bed. That sounds good to me today. I'm usually a night owl, but I'm sleepy today. I finally got my art supplies and stuff back in. Oh, I saw that. I have been all over the internet today. Yay! Oh, it did nothing? Oh, no. But it's good now. Okay, good. I'm working on the... Oh, hi, Jennifer. I didn't catch that there was a second Jennifer in here. I'm sorry. Kraken page and Mythographia. Hi, Ambient. Hi, everybody. If I missed anybody else, I'm sorry. And hello, welcome. Thank you for stopping in. Thanks for being here. Hit the thumbs up. Nice to see everybody tonight. Hope you're all doing well. If you're coloring, I want to know what you're coloring. I'm trying to color a red panda. And I just said there was no black on his face, and then colored his face black. That was supposed to be in the ear. These erase really well, I do know that. Now I gotta put that red back in there. That's okay. See, he's got black inside his ears. Which I'm glad I looked at, because I normally do the ears really light. But he's got black. They're black in the middle, and then white around the outside there. So just doing some basing right now, just to kind of get the color scope of things. Outline him. Is he black up? Yeah, he's black up top too. So it does. It really looks like he's like blacked and like dunked in black on the underside of him. And then really, that was a good description, Mandy. Red brown. It's a pretty dark red brown. Okay, let's see. If I am off work Saturday, Sunday, I can get busy and color. That sounds so much fun. Thank you, Ambient. Appreciate that. Appreciate you all. Magical done. Don't have that one. If I get a Hannah book, it'll probably end up being the Halloween one. I don't know, but see, now they're saying the paper has changed. So, I'm not sure. She's probably just going to be off my radar completely. Why give in now? I haven't given in all these years. And don't judge me on destroying this animal, Tara. I know this is your thing. Not mine. I pretend like I know how to color when I do animals. And Kanoko is kind of helpful because she does. See, why do I want? Oh, because it's black over here. My brain wants to even it out. That's why. Can't have this side black and that side not black. Okay, and his head is a little bit lighter than the top of the body. So we'll mix in some of that yellow ochre. And with the head to get that lighter brown. And he's got it. They got a lot of white in the face. They're really pretty. If you haven't looked at one, look at one. It's pretty close to his color. I don't know how I'm going to pull off that white, though. Not good with the paint pens. Might have to pull it out for the fur, though. I have not had luck with paint pens, gel pens. I gave up on white gel pens. They just, as far as I'm concerned, they don't work. They always clog up over the pencil. Twilight Garden, good book. I like that one. Who are you not giving it to? What am I using? Light fast pencils? If I missed a question, just ask me again. I'm not sure, Shannon, who you were asking about. What pencils? Okay, I answered that one. Light fast. Thank you, Shannon. Sorry. See, I lost my second screen when I looked up the panda. Nice, we should do a better color. I have 17 pages left to go. Okay. Not sure who she's talking. These are expensive, but you know, being that you're a painter, you would probably be very good with them. That's what I like too. Posca white paint pens. I had one die on. This one just died on me. I have another one coming. I was trying to do something and it ran out. I bought, you know, the thinner one, the very fine, and it did not last very long. So don't buy those unless, you know, you just want it for something specific, because it seems like it worked like once or twice and that was it. That was the end of that one. But yeah, these would definitely be good for animals. They make little fur lines really nice. Okay, so black. Let me see if I can get his spot him out with the brown in his face. Then I know where it goes. And I can get the second screen back. Black nose. Wait, that's all white. Okay. Yeah, because it's hard for me to keep going back and forth over there. YouTube, where did you go? Pretty bad when you can't find yourself online, right? Goodness gracious. Okay. More pencils. I'm always looking for more pencils. More pencils. Yes, thank you very much for answering. The Grabby acrylic white pen paints. I think I might have one of those. What kind is this one? No, that's a Pentel. Yeah, I might not have tried that one. And that's Grabie. Okay. Hi, Helen. Welcome. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks, everyone, for being here. So nice to see everybody this evening. Helen's our special effect lady. She does the books on the special effects and how to color stuff. Fur, like I need her fur book right now. So, not doing so good with this guy. But hey. I had my disclaimer in the beginning. This was just so it wouldn't be boring. I gotta say, where's his tail? Here it is. His tail was Is this his tail over here or that one's foot? Ooh, I don't know what that is there. Oh, yeah, I think his tail ends. I don't remember what color his tail was. I don't remember the color of the tail. Well, that's not going to be very nice. I can't do his tail. I know the stripes are white, but I don't know if it had brown and black mixed in there. Or just the black. Which absolutely don't work on Christmas. You know that, I was kind of thinking that might be my problem, is that I burnish with the waxy pencils. Tattoo book. Well, you do well. You've helped us all a lot. Thank you to all for being here. Appreciate you coming in tonight, saying hi, listening, chatting, giving a thumbs up. Always appreciated. Yeah, he should be a lot darker under here, but, you know, I don't want to make a black messy mess, so that won't look too pretty on a coloring book page. I kind of feel like the end of his paws were white. I'll have to critique him when I can totally look at the... I can't think of what you call that. You know, the page to see what I'm doing. Reference. Me too. He'll be awfully exposed, won't he? Different kind of page. One of Alex's favorites. Oh, you're talking. Oh, Maria Trolle. Okay. Got caught in there in a bad conversation, Alex. That was kind of funny. That's what I get for reading up instead of reading down. I don't know why I do that. I guess because it's right there in my face first. That would be hilarious. Oh, I'm mankin. That would be funny. Just a little black to darken up this. Because I don't have, that was my darkest red, that ruby earth. Where's this darker? Let me see if this one, let me see if the Venetians, I think the ruby earth is definitely the darkest. Yep. Yeah, that's a little darker. Yeah, these do work pretty nice on this paper. I will say, I'm sure I drive you guys. I am a layerer, so I apologize, and I can't stop. Like, I can't stop till I'm ready to stop, and that's just that. I am going to have to come back and finish him up when I look at a reference, though, because I don't want to get him to where I can't fix it if he's too bad. Not that he has to look exactly like the real animal, but I don't want to put brown in his tail if it's all white. I guess. I think this should be black right here because he was completely black underneath. And that is his body. You can catch that at first. Probably had black claws. Did Mandy leave me? She was helping me. Oh, thank you, Ambient. Team layers. Yeah, I know sometimes it can get tedious that, like, oh my gosh, just move on. Aren't you done yet? Kim will tease me. She'll say, you've been coloring this. What'd she say the one day? It was so funny. After 70 layers, you're going to listen to me? I think that's what she said. Because she told me to add some gray to something. And I didn't do it until, I guess, after 70 layers. It was pretty funny. Because she was right. Yep, just can't. And Tara, I think that was you who said it. If you're still here, that like you feel like you could work on a picture forever, like just critiquing and adding, like never be done with it. Derwent Lightfast, yep. That is them. Team layers for sure. And when I used to put my books upstairs and they would lay on the table under the sunlights, a lot of times it would raise the fillers out. So I would wipe it off and then I'd be back layering and I'm like, oh, this page is never going to be done. But I'm moving a bit faster since I have Amy on my butt, so. What happened? There went light fast. Oh, we hit another one? Oh, okay. After 7 days, is it ready to be done with my double? Oh my gosh, yes. I just bought Chromaflow. Should I have bought? Oh, they're a huge difference. And the price, you're going to have a price sticker shock when you see the light fast. Most of us who want them are just sitting here like, please go on sale, please go on sale. Um, I like the Chromaflows, but they are kind of poor quality. Like the wood is poor quality, but I like to do tiny things, so I like the tiny pencil. And I think they're very soft. I think they're very creamy. I think they are the closest, like to be able to mush color together. You can do that with them sometimes in the right circumstance. So these I haven't quite figured out. Right. I don't know, Amy, after she looks at the price tag. They're I'm gonna finish him up like when I can look at a picture. I'm gonna do something that my brain doesn't have to work too much because that chat's moving pretty fast. So I'm gonna come over here and do a basket. So I'm doing a light layer of brown ochre. And you can't see what I'm doing. I don't have my getting the camera person. Not quite sure it would help. Wow, that's a big lag today. Where were we? I saw how many pencils. How many pencils did I just buy and markers? Oh, yes, I'm never notified. I'm trying to watch you real quick, so it just goes back and watch. What? Can never end. I can look at an old stuff. I was gonna say that too, Helen, and be like, I need to come back to here and put some more layers on it. And I swear the color disappears. I don't know about that so fast. I guess in some books. I must not be caught up to myself because I can't see what I'm doing at all. Um, in some books they work kind of fast. I'm using them in Rooms of Wonder. No, yeah, is that what we're doing? And they seem to be going pretty fast in there because there's no tooth on the paper. So they do seem to be working pretty well. But yeah, to me, polys are a very slow pencil. But when you were saying today too that you layer Prismas, I layer my Prismas too. So I think you do too, don't you, Amy? actually going to go all the way across because this will be my lightest color. So I've never used these pencils on this paper, so hopefully they are going to work the way I want them to. Or I'll be sitting here complaining. But you guys should be used to me whining. Oh, so I do have to give one... Oh, boy. Pop-ups. You layer everything. Yep, me too. You layer yours, Amy? Yep. I don't feel like my doubles page is done. I replayed this guy 3 times. I went over the leaves and flowers because, yeah, I don't know what the deal is with that. Fighting, no fighting. No fighting in the chat. No fighting. Okay, I see lots of love. Lots of loves and giggles. That's what we need. I just did Velvet Whispers. Ooh. Coloring stickers. That's interesting. What was I think? I had a thought. Gosh, that went away awfully fast. Oh, I was just teasing. Chrissy and Alex. I think they were talking about, yeah, they were just talking back and forth. I was just teasing. They're not fighting for real, but thank you to those watching and not chatting. Always appreciate you being here. Now, can you have thunder when it's 17 degrees? That really sounded like thunder. I need a darker brown. I do not know these colors. I don't know these colors. Chocolate, that's nice and dark. If you hear that weird noise, I'm very sorry. I don't know what's going on upstairs. It sounds like thunder. I know it's not thunder. My mom must be pushing something. So I used the yellow ochre. And like I said, just did a light coat over the whole basket. And this is chocolate, which is a really, really dark brown. Use this as our low light. And these go down really thick. So when you do, like, I know it looks like I'm holding tight to the pencil because I'm so close, but you can see that's a very tiny point and it's not breaking. I am applying absolutely no pressure. Defoliator helps brain make sense of the different shades and details. Yes. Layer, not layers. Layer. Did I miss something? No, I was just teasing you too. I was just seeing lots of emojis. No fighting. I was just teasing. Oh, I saw that. Oh, was there a question? Just brought phone. Nope. Okay, answered that one. Okay, I think I'm all caught up. I'd especially not fight with you. Isn't she? I know. I was just teasing you guys. I was just seeing emojis fly around. I'm sorry. All right. So yeah, I will probably not enjoy this page much at all. I don't like coloring people because I don't like coloring clothes. But as I mentioned before, this is for Shani Hugh, her channel. She draws prompts. So if you have a hard time like choosing things to color, she draws prompts every week to give you ideas to help you color. So this page is falling under four-legged and fabric, which were 2 of the prompts for the week. So that's something that would interest you. Amongst other things, she does crafting on her channel too. So go check her out if you're not subscribed. Also doing the floppy book because this is a floppy book. It's got to flop around. So this book's falling under that one too. Only the Japanese version, not the English version. Chrissy, me too. I do, especially now. Okay. I had snowflakes the size of $half and thunder snow. Just what we needed more snow. Oh, you did have thunder? I wonder if that was thunder. No worries. I was just confused. Okay, sorry. I was too, so it was just a cover up when I was seeing emojis fly around while I got a chance to read. Sorry. I'm so happy my daughter got me Polly's. As also, I love my Christmas. And they go really good together. I don't know if you've tried to do that yet, but the two of them work really well together also. Get that fabric done. I'm trying. So need spring to come, birds sing, bit of sun. Yes. Can't wait to hear some birds sing. That's one of my favorite lives when people have the bird soundtracks playing in the background. I absolutely love it. I finally found a soundtrack of birds, but most of the time I'm listening to somebody color, so don't know. I don't want the red in the basket in this one anyway, because there's quite a few. So we'll use the Van Dyke Brown for our second shade. Yeah, these two seem to layer very nice. So I'm not even sure if these are layering pencils or blending. They kind of look like layering pencils. They look like you can see them under each other. Even as thick as they do seem transparent. As heavy as the pigment is, they do look translucent. Like I can see, they're not covering up underneath. So definitely layering. A little bit lighter in there. Go to that yellow ochre. I even have something a little lighter than that. Oh, that was brown ochre. Yeah, we need this yellow in here. That rim a little darker actually too. What's going on in the chat? Are you guys throwing? See, now they're throwing scarves and pillows. Pillow fight. Oh goodness, your guys getting warmer weather and we're getting colder weather. I do find it kind of funny, like people complaining about how cold it is here in Michigan. When I was a kid, 90% of the winter, it was like below zero constantly. So I find it funny that, like, we have just these couple of weeks of below zero and everybody's having a fit. Like, well, I guess all the older people that were around when I was younger aren't around anymore. The ones that were used to the cold weather for the longer time. People definitely aren't built like they used to be. But I know when I growing up, it was freezing, and we always had feet of snow in the corners and on the ground all winter long. This is actually the first winter in a really long time that we've had snow through the whole winter. Last couple, it would come for a day and be gone. That would be it. Melt away. Yeah, these pencils definitely don't work like the Polys, that's for sure. Wow. Betterwent Color Soft are a lovely product and work beautiful with Light Fast. I have a few of those. I have pulled those out. I'll have to give that a try. Hot and cold and drives me mad. Yes. Get sopping wet and then you're freezing. Yep, yep. Stop being a weenie. Yeah, see, you're the same way. Like it's low temperatures, but it's not. We're only getting the below zeros with the wind chills, where normally it would be below zero and without considering the wind chill. Yeah, I don't know about blending these out. They're might have to go a little lighter. I don't want that dark color that far though. Huh. Definitely a learning curve here. And I probably, if I do need to attempt a blender, I probably did not even bring one over here. I kind of just grabbed the whole basket of stuff I was working with, so it might be in there. Yeah, it actually is. I can see it. But it is blending out. It's just going to need a mazillion layers. You can see that now. And that's a bazillion, not a gazillion. 45 now. Oh, that would feel so warm. Do you feel the same way? Yeah. It's like everybody's saying it's so cold, but yeah, I no, they're not. We used to play in the snow, my grandson. Yep, they're not. See? With a light fast worth the praise. You'd have to ask somebody that knows how to use them. The paper is great for a blender? Okay. Um, Shannon would say absolutely yes. She loves these pencils. So they're very new to me and I've colored one thing with them. So I'll get a little more try my I do believe that is my blender. Yep, it is. Okay. I just got to sharpen it. Yeah, because if you do have any of these Japanese style papers, they're kind of I don't know how else to describe them other than cottony, which paper is kind of cotton too. So is this the yellow or the brown? I want to do the brown first. Yeah, so it is one of the books that I actually do use blenders in. Most of the smooth papers, the blender doesn't do anything. I can kind of feel I'm burnishing it out though, so might not do much for me. Because I think I've got about 170 layers. Okay, Tara, thank you so much for coming in and saying hi. I appreciate you. I'll see you soon. Good night. Glad you enjoyed it. I still want this a little bit darker on this side. I'm losing it's looking too flat. Get a little bit more. A little bit more. Ooh, I grabbed that red one. Don't want the red. Those stay over there. That chocolate looks black, but I'm afraid to grab that one, so I grabbed that other one. This chocolate is really dark, but now that it's going on top of all these layers, it's not laying down that dark, so just don't want to lose that rounding. Looking a little flat. I'm going to get a little bit more of the yellow, and then I want to see if the blender does work. Helen's leaving too. I need to try to sleep too. Take care. I'll enjoy it. Thank you so much, Helen. Appreciate you stopping in. Good night. It's Symphony of Cute Animals, and it is available in the English version on Amazon now, so it looks a little bit different, but it's the same book, and the paper's different. It's not the Japanese cottony stuff. And I don't know if it's better or worse. Anybody in here have the American version of Symphony of Cute Animals? Amy, you do. Have you colored on it? I can't remember if you did anything in this book or not. How do you like your paper, Ambient? It's snot paper. Ooh, that's not good. Snot paper is not good. You don't like it, Amy? Snot paper, not good. So this is the, if anyone doesn't know, the Caran d'Ache used to come with the luminance pencils. Their woodless blender. So it's just like all blender material without a stick. So yeah, it looks like it's smoothing it out a little bit. I still got a really harsh line. I don't know. Let me go. It's better. It feels like I could still put more layers on it. I still need to bring that dark over here a little bit. Definitely not an easy pencil for me the way I color. They do put down the color fast though. Thick. I don't remember. Can't wait to get home and get some more of my books. I prefer paper with tooth for colored pencils, but I'll just use Polly's on the next one. See, I grab my Polly's for soft paper too. Also did something really different and based some with a... I used like normal Pentel highlighter on something, and I could not get pencil to go over it. It's a Bic. I could not get pencil to go over it. It wouldn't go over it. Yeah, I got pink and blue too, and it would not color over it at all. I picked them one after seeing Shani use one. I like it. I still like my other this one though. Yeah, I've never tried their other one. As soon as Jetty Doodle Designs post a collab video, I can post my page. Oh, you gotta wait, huh? I'm not on Instagram or anything, so if you ever want me to see your pictures, and I'd love to see your pictures, I have my community post open on my YouTube, so you're definitely welcome to post pictures there. Just be aware that they do not post in a row. Like it's kind of like a Facebook thing. Something from 2 weeks might show up first, and then something that was just posted would be down the row. I don't know why they do stuff like that, but I do keep that in mind when I'm on there and try to look through so I can see stuff. See if anybody's doing any of the color alongs. Lost my chocolate. Where did the chocolate go? Can't lose the chocolate. That's a disaster. Yeah, that's a really nice brown. And just because I only have these browns, I'm definitely gonna switch to a different pencil brand. I'll have to play with these quite a bit. Yeah, I kind of said this about the luminance too, that like I must not use them right. I don't get the results out of them that I can get from polychromos or Prismacolors or even chromaflows. These colors are still very independent of each other, even with using the different colors and layering them. I say that's why they're very good for fur, because you're not going to lose those different colors. But I can still see all my stop lines. I can see it here, I can see it here, I can see it here. That's somebody needed to tell me to scoot my page up. But it's smooth to me, not soft. I did get pencils to go over it, posted my page in Jazzy Doodles Designs group, but we can't. Okay, I already read that, right? The CD is my favorite. Yeah, that's really the only one I use, is this one. I just colored a wolf with realistic fur. Yeah, I'm not really good at animals. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I can be. I think my cats that I've done in her books, they came out cute. He's looking pretty furry. There's just not a lot of room. And I got to do his head because my brain doesn't remember his color completely. I don't want to. I think his head was all red, but I don't want it to be solid either, so we shall see. To do something with them. See if this thing gonna do anything for me. It doesn't really do anything. Because like I said, I've got so many layers on. I've probably burnished out all the paper already. It's not horrible, but it needs work. But I don't want to just color one basket, so. Do we have something else? Are these all baskets? It definitely needs some work. I'll probably end up adding some Prismacolor on top. Don't throw stuff at me. But I'm definitely going to have to smooth that out. Get that highlight even. But I will bore you to death if you sit here and watch me tinker with that stuff, so. I think I hit that thing again. Yep. At least I know it doesn't jiggle for too long because I can't even tell I hit it. I used to complete my book of textures for artists. Oh. Every time I look at those, I never know which one to get. And, I have... when I say I have a... I'm not real good at looking at how to do stuff. I just want to get to it and do it. I just want to color. I don't want to waste my time learning. I guess I feel like I've done that for 10 years. That's what I say too, Kitty. Sometimes it will though. Even though, like, you think you've burnished, sometimes it will put a little shine on it, protect it, or help a little bit. I'm going to keep all these over here brown. Switching the polychromos so I feel like I know what I'm doing. I probably should have started with a little basket using the light fast, but just to get a feel of them on the paper. I don't know what pencils I've used in this book. I should have looked at that. I have not colored that much. That's definitely polychromos. That's Prismacolor. I think I did the big Halloween scene. I think. Yeah. Oh, this one too. That's polychromos. See, I think that hair is pretty good. Does it show up on the camera? This little fur on the mice. A little bit. And this one is polychromos and prismas and pan pastels. The background's pan pastels. I know these big areas are definitely Prismacolors. But yeah, it looks like I used polychromos more than anything, so which is weird on this paper. Like I said, I usually use them on smooth paper. Where am I at here? I'd start with the first. I have the first 4 plus the horror special effects. I don't have the 5th. Drawing textures and most enjoying these days other than with the kids at work. Oh. You draw the pictures and draw the textures inside the coloring books? Oh, just... Oh. Oh, thank you. And by looking, to see that I only have like 2 or 3 colored in here, that tells me like this paper is a challenge on its own. It must be different. I don't know if you remember my coloring confessions there. My Menuetto is my most colored in book. I have 26 pages colored in that book. So that's pretty good. Amy, what are you coloring tonight? Are you working on the Winter Wonder? No, I haven't. Oh, yeah, I did. I talked to Kim earlier today. She must have forgot. I saw Ange somewhere. I think that was last night. Was that yesterday? Yeah, I haven't seen Ange at all today. I think I saw her yesterday. So the Cancer Tubeathon did really, really well. That was like so emotional. That was like, the first one who did it, the way she presented was so good, and she just amped everybody up. And it was like just being in a room with everybody and just feeling it was just so emotional. It was a very, very good thing. You could take some of the things how you wanted to take them, but end of the day, it was a good thing. Jinx. Hi, I'm going to try to say your name because I said your name earlier and I don't know if I said it correctly or not. I started the color along. Is it Hasanji? And I probably won't be able to get any closer without somebody else saying it to me, but I hope that that's somewhat correct. Amy is doing another set of lives. I saw that. I did see that, and I have all my notifications set. But thank you. And I was trying to think of her name. It's a. I have it over here because I brought it over here intentionally. But I've moved everything around so much. It's like your purse, you know? If you are welcome to put her channel name in. It won't like highlight or anything. You can ask Google to pronounce it for you. Really? Okay, I did not know that. Yeah, you're getting crazy weather in Texas. So I actually started, not very much, but I've started. All my little loose little leaves are done. And one little watermelon peel. But I'm on my way. Amy Ward Art. Okay. Yeah, she's doing, if you're not subscribed to her and you'd like to be subscribed, you can help out again. She's continuing the Tubathon, like kind of. There's another channel that's doing it too. She's doing it this weekend. I think there's another channel doing it next weekend. So just kind of keep an eye on the channels. You know, if you want to continue to follow. You know, if you weren't subscribed, you might want to subscribe and just kind of see what they got going on for the month, because the fundraiser, I guess, is going for the whole month. So other channels are trying to keep the totals going up, that it just doesn't fizzle out and we forget about it, which is a really good idea. Okay. I've done that before with words from word language. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Okay. So yeah, it was definitely a good event, and I made it to most of them. I missed 3 whole ones and a half of another one. Other than that, I was at every single one the whole time. So I did pretty darn good. I think it was just a 4-hour, maybe not even 4 hours that I missed. I had to go to sleep or Mike would have yelled at me. I probably could have stayed awake. I've got to get ready for bed. Thanks so much. Oh, you're welcome, Alex. Thanks. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you being here. Oh, sorry I accused you of fighting, just, you know, to get myself out of a silence mode. Well, lost in chat. Like, what's going on in chat? She'll be doing silly challenges. Really? That's interesting. I have to work this weekend and deal with all the stupid. Oh my gosh. I saw you somewhere say that, and I was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, I saw you in a stream somewhere today, too. You were somewhere today, Yana. And I wasn't chatting, I was just watching. 84,000 pounds of wings, snacks, and burgers. That is so funny. I miss party food. I haven't been to a party in forever. When my symptoms started getting so unpredictable, you know, I just kind of didn't do anything. Now I kind of regret it because Now I'm just used to not going out, so it's just comfortable to be home. I don't have any problems going out, but it's not like I have that uh I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go. That's gone. So Jennifer leaving too. I also need to call. Okay, good night, Jennifer. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate you being here tonight. I shouldn't say stopping in. You've been here pretty much the whole time. Thank you for being here tonight. Appreciate everybody. Well, I don't appreciate. Well, yeah, I do. You got haters too. That's still somebody watching. Gotta watch me to hate me. So I appreciate you too. Hate's a strong word. I don't think there's any colorist out there that horrible to say, oh, I hate that channel. I certainly hope not. Might dislike it, but in the stream, yeah, not in real life. Plus, I don't know what you look like. Did I miss something? Oh, seeing in the stream? Yes. Wait, where'd you go? Yeah, I'm glad you told me about that Google thing. I did not know you could do that. Oh, thanks, Ambien. Well, somebody probably hates me because I'm too sweet and nice. You know that? When I used to work, I waitressed for many years before I went to college. And yeah, I was one of those people that was always happy and smiling. And, you know, I guess this one day the cooks were like, well, we're going to wipe that smile off her face kind of day. And I heard it. And the reason I know I heard the cook go after they were just like nasty to me for a while. They're like, and she's still smiling. I'm like, wow, you have nothing better to do than try to. And then one of the cooks that was back there, because I normally worked afternoons or evenings, so I guess morning people don't like happy people. I don't know. I was the one that came into work all happy. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, shut up. Yes, seen you in a stream too. Ah, gotcha. Thank you. Hi, Christina. Appreciate that. Hello. I got told something very mean. I hope you just ignored it and blocked them and kept on going. Aren't they? And my boyfriend's a cook. And he'll tell me stuff about the wait staff, and I'll just look at him like, mm-hmm. We can't have these conversations. And he'll cover it up with, but you were good at your job. It's like, most of the cooks were nice to me because I was good at my job. So, but yeah, boy, they're monsters back there. They can be brutal. Yes, it sure is. It is brutal. No, I don't. I can't color the way what I'm doing. I can't color straight, but thank you. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, though, Amy. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do this right side. I'd have to really twist my body kind of strange. And then you'd be hearing lots of strange noises. I don't know, that could be good for views, so we don't want to try that. Oh my gosh. I tried to look through my subscribers the one day, or my subscriptions to see if I was subscribed to somebody because it wasn't popping up. Gosh, does that drive me crazy? You know, you put in the name, you're looking right at it, you know it's the person's name, it's not popping up, you know you're subscribed to them, but yet they're still, it's like driving me bonkers. And I think it was actually you, Ambient, because I was like, well, I remember putting the little, you know, I know there's a name for that thing in between your names, but the little slash. I had to actually go into a different account to be able to make sure I was subscribed to you. I'm like, that is crazy. It just would not bring you up. I had like just the second thought, like, did I subscribe to you? But I was. Even after all that work, and I was like, oh, that was a waste of time. But not really, because I looked over your stuff a little bit. See, am I missing anything? I don't know, something, the basket right there, that light fast, I don't know what's going on right there. I might just make that all dark, because it would be shadowed by this one anyway. See, I get frustrated, like I can play with it if I'm off camera, but doing that for the first time on camera, I get all flustered, and I don't want to like get it to a point where I can't fix it. So that's kind of with him too. I don't know how the pencils blend. I want to get the fur a little darker, but I want to make sure it looks like fur and just not a big black blob. And so forgive the jumping around a bit, but don't want to totally ruin my picture. I don't know how you all create masterpieces on camera. Most of the pictures I've colored completely on camera, I look at them and say, why did I do that? Oh, because 20 people were watching. Even if 3 people were watching, it'd probably be the same. This might be the same color pencil. Nope, that's the one I want. Bister. Bister. Holy cow, it's 20 to 11 already. That went by so fast. When they were saying like how fast their time periods were going by, I'm actually going to put a little gray in here because this isn't getting as dark as I wanted over here. I was like, yeah, I can imagine, you know, even the 2 hours flies by. At 90 minutes, it was probably as soon as they settled down. Oh, it's over. Yep, I'm burnished out. No more color. Even with the polis. Oh, a little bit there. Little bit, little bit. This is a little bit, it's in between the light and the dark. I mean the medium and the dark. It's a fourth shade. So that I won't get that dark line like I got in that one. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but I can see it, especially since I just pointed it out right there. Ooh, that's a talk, sorry. I need to make the time to make videos, but I barely have the time to color. I received a 5-month-old. Aw, that's the kitty you always talk about. Now I have to share my free time. Yes, you do. Oh, yes, I get judged for that. That's okay. Subscribers tend to like it. That I do. That's why they're there. But in real life, I do get the judgment. And if someone comes to my channel that doesn't like it, they shouldn't be there. That is what I say. You don't have to watch. Yeah, I know I'm a mess, but someone said I was a Ouch. But I just said thank you. Shannon, I was going to say the same thing. I was going to say that could work in your advantage. See, I read backwards. I missed some drama up here. Okay. I'll be at your next live if I'm not at work. Yeah, I think me and her overlap now too. Tried not to overlap with people, but I made my schedule, I guess, the week that people were doing their off week for every other weeks. So if I find another spot, I'll get in there. If someone judged me and I was streaming, I would end the stream right there and then. I wouldn't. Oh, wow. That's an interesting take. Yeah, I just ignore them and go on because that's actually what they want as a reaction. Yeah. Yeah, you're one of the prod mods around, aren't you? I actually see you mod a lot. Yeah, the trolls usually want the reactions, so yeah, it can help with drama, or you just ignore them. But some of the things I've heard that people have said to people in chats, I'm like, wow. Like, just why? Does that really make you feel better? Jeez. Yeah, I'm on Facebook, WhatsApp, and YouTube, and I'd shut them down. You can also block them immediately. I haven't dealt with a troll on YouTube, but I have dealt with disruptive people in WhatsApp app. Streamers like Amy have rules of engagement. That's, yeah. I think she kind of has to. Isn't her channel pretty large? Maybe I should read her rules. Like, are you? I know some channels like you're not supposed to say hi to everybody is that coming in or whatever because it's too much traffic. Which I kind of get, but kind of don't get because that's what you want to get yourself in the algorithm is your chat to be active. But I guess if it's already overactive and you'd want to talk to your people, I get that too. I could not imagine 300 people in my chat. Like, they're like, I'm sorry, I can't talk. We're like, what? Like, we even think you can even see it moving. Like, we're here just constantly looking at it and we're all missing half the stuff. Yep, I asked them why they were there and moved on. Yep. Aw, thanks, Ambient. I'm new to it, so I'm just getting. I just started dabbling. Actually, see, I say that I'm new, but it's actually a year. Like this week, I think I did my first live February 4th or February 5th. I wrote it down somewhere. I know you guys always say that YouTube tells you your yearly anniversaries. It didn't tell me mine. They don't like me, I guess. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, so we definitely got much better results with the polychromos, and this is completely burnished. Completely. Nothing else going on there. Or I can feel that is not burnished. That's still going to be able to build some color. Like I said, I think I need to bring the dark. Shannon, did the polychromos mix with these things? What did you say to use with these? Or that wasn't you, that was Sue, wasn't it? Hey, you mentioned the luminance. 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 I need to see how that's pronounced too. I have rules, but they can ignore them and I can block them. I can barely keep up with the 12 people. Well, you see how well I'm doing. And you run all over playing with the cats. I feel really lost tonight. But that's also because I'm my brain is thinking, trying to think. I need to fix that basket. That's what I need to do. As we'll play with it, we just have a few more minutes. See if I can smooth that line out. I don't really have any good colors for my luminance. Oh, they might be sitting in the basket over there. Did I use them for something? No, that's greens. Oh, brother. I'm in a basket case today. I definitely did not have a good day today. Just sluggish, moving slow. Didn't want to do nothing. I don't have any dark browns. This looks like red. Let me check. Oh, that's brown. Okay. Let me see if I can get this to blend out that line. Aw, thanks, Chrissy. Back did too, but it's home in my coloring journal we started. Oh, okay. I think you're like, you wrote it back. You wrote it down too, but it's back at home. Yeah, you just started the lives. Look at you. You're doing good. That's why I say I do believe my channel will remain small because it hasn't really grown too much. It's grown a little bit. And thank you to all the new subscribers, by the way. Again, thanks to all of you watching and not chatting. Do appreciate you being here. Guess it wasn't burnished. It's taken the luminance. Wasn't letting any more light fast on there, though. But poof, there went my train of thought again. Yeah, I think I have to darken this up here because that highlight's not going to hit right. And this basket would be shading it anyway. These feel almost exactly like the light fast on the paper, but like when the paper had no pencil on it. Follow me? Some days it's just about taking a rest and reset. Yep, and that's about all I did today. I washed some bedding and blankets and stuff and made some food for my mom. That's about all I did. That's why I can't follow chat at all. I'm busy playing with the cats, and my chat is so far behind sometimes it doesn't help. Yeah, I know. I came in one night and it was super busy, and I said hi, and you didn't say hi, and I was like, oh, she didn't see me fly by today, but I didn't want to keep saying hi. I mean, depending on the mood, sometimes I would have said, hey, aren't you going to say hi to me today? You know, I wasn't in that kind of mood. I'm just going to sit back and watch the kitty cat mood. Yeah, we'll just make that a little bit darker there. Now, I do need to see how that looks like this, because still needs to be darker behind there. I wonder why my camera is so far back today. didn't move anything. It is odd. Yeah, it was so funny. I don't remember who it was, but I had gone in to do something really quick and I noticed all the live buttons were different. So I saw that they were different before I actually went live. And then somebody that day went live and was talking about how, oh, they couldn't figure out where the buttons were because YouTube decided they were going to move everything today with an update. And I was laughing and I'm like, oh, see, thank God I did it first. Yeah, it's definitely got to. Or it's just not going to look great. We can keep the weave. Let's see. Reset. The lives have brought more subs for sure. Yeah, and they say something about those vertical lives that um they move through the algorithm faster and like people hit on them accidentally like because if you go to scroll chat on it sometimes you'll scroll into the next one so you get like a lot of accidental hits and people see your channel that weren't really looking for your channel but then they stop and watch and might end up liking it so they do like those better for some reason. They're horrible for the watcher but on a phone. I got totally ignored in a chat the other day, not going back there again. I thought about repeating myself, but everyone else was being greeted, so I didn't want to make. That is terrible. And I mean ignored by the people in the chat, not the streamer. I wanted to ask if anyone saw me, but then I was exposing myself to ridicule. Yes, that's horrible. You know, I had that happen. I will tell this to you, and I don't know if this was your situation. You probably said more than one thing. I had that happen to me in a chat that I normally go to, and everybody's very pleasant with me. And this one day, like, nobody said anything, and I thought, well, what the heck is happening? So I turned on a second device, and I couldn't see any of my stuff in the chat. And um, then all of a sudden, one of them showed up. So I don't know if I was like accidentally timed out for a minute or I've noticed sometimes the chats don't post. So I've been in the habit of keeping two screens up. And sometimes you gotta type your stuff. Especially like these long ones. A lot of times they don't go through. Yeah, it really hurt my feelings, but like you said, you have to have thick skin. Yes. Yep. Thank you, Kelly. Yeah, they're like basket pails or something. I don't know. They're definitely basket because they're like weaved, but yeah, they're. Thank you. Yeah, you're very well liked. I've noticed the bigger chest, so people don't say hello. So, like I said, I don't know if it's just because it's just too much movement. Yeah, I would have left too. I agree. I would have been like, well, bye. I don't need you either. I don't want to say hi to you either. I was just being nice. Oh, that's a shame. And I see you like a lot of places. Basket pail. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, they do look like, especially this one. And the way this one's shaped. They do look like pails. That's what I'm saying, ambient. Like, yeah, she's involved in a lot of conversations and accepted very well. It's weird to me. Okay, I think I got this at I kind of sort of like it stage. At least the highlights are in the same spot. So that works. Yeah, that's not bad. I can live with that. So I guess this is its handle, I suppose. Didn't really catch that at first because this one's like knotted. I thought this was a piece of material hanging down. Shannon's got M&Ms. Shannon. The Tubathon helped me find a lot of new creators that I will check out more. That's good. That's good. Why are you going back in your corner, Kelly? That only happened to me in one chat, being excluded like that, but that's right. It you got 100 experience, 100 positive ones, but you're like, them people didn't talk to me. Dang it. I like to think I am. I try to be encouraging, but I am rising. So for me, I have to get out of wanting to be liked and accept everybody. Ooh, right. That's a hard thing to do, I think, for everybody. I guess I'm missing something too. What did I miss? Well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think we missed anything. When people start saying, I'm getting out the popcorn, want some, I know. Oh, I asked for the M&Ms though, just because somebody asked for M&Ms. Yeah, I don't see anything in the chat that we missed. Virgos unite. Is that I don't even know what month that is. I don't think I know too many Virgos. Now watch. You'll tell me the date, it'll be like, oh, my whole family is a Virgo. See, and I use the luminance for that instead of the light fast, and it's a totally different color. Another Virgo. It is a Virgo unite. Look at all the Virgos in the house. I don't feel like I hear Virgo a lot. No, I don't either. That's what I was saying. It's not a September. Yeah, that's what I said. I don't think anything was missed. Nothing missed. My mom, if you've heard me talk stories about her, she's kind of a hoarder and an over shopper, and she's been wanting some chocolate. So, and she ordered like 10 pounds of chocolate. And she grabs the crystals out of the china cabinet up there and displays it all on the server. So the server is about 6 feet long and it's just covered with bowls of chocolate. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'll leave it there for a couple days because I know she's gonna make herself sick eating it and tell me, Lori, get rid of this chocolate. No. Bundle it up, grab it all, and say, okay, thank you for the chocolate. I've been dying for M&Ms though. You guys talk about M&Ms a lot. Early September. Okay. Wow, look at all the Virgos. Shannon has a question, Jessica. How do you not go crazy with 21 cats? I have 4. You know, I kept meaning to ask you, Shannon, do you really have 9 dogs? I keep meaning to ask you that. Of course, I caught you saying that once. Right. Yeah, we do that. Share snacks, get coffee for each other. So yeah, don't feel like that's definitely not missing anything with this group. They're just offering up snacks. Another Virgo. Gemini. Right, Chrissy? You guys can come help me eat all this chocolate. Like, Mike just put me through all those cupcakes and everything. He was buying cupcakes and donuts every week. Yeah, it is. It's hard to know if people are joking or what. And I'm a smart ass, so sometimes I like will write things and like be like and instantly delete it because I don't know how people are gonna take it. So I do a lot of that when I'm in chats. Like, and then a lot of times I go, oh, maybe I shouldn't have typed that. But yep, it can be. Yeah, we're not a rough crowd over here. Did Shannon answer me about you do? Okay. I'm looking through it. I'm like, I'm waiting. How cool. I really wish we could get another one, but I don't think I had a boy and a girl and we lost our boy and I don't think my girl would allow another boy. She's pretty territorial and she likes attention. So it is 11 o'clock, actually a minute after. Wow, thank you for all the likes tonight. Thanks for everybody coming in and saying hi and chatting. Really enjoyed myself tonight. I needed that. You know, wouldn't call it cool. Oh, I would. I'd have them all if I could. That's a lot of energy, though. Like, I think that is probably just as hard as 21 cats. Remember, they kind of maintenance themselves, and she likes the fur balls and stuff. So, like me, I think cat and fur and allergies, and I'm like, ugh. But they're beautiful. Her cats are absolutely gorgeous. I get in trouble for my sarcasm all the time, so I have to turn it way down. Like, all the way down. Yes, absolutely. It is not. I'm kind of used to, like, it took me a minute to understand you, Shannon. Like, yeah, you definitely got it in you too. The sarcasm. Thank you. It would be wonderful, but yeah, I hear you separate them a lot. Dry, flat humor is dangerous online. It absolutely is. It's dangerous in real life. A lot of people don't get it, don't understand it, and I've learned just shut my mouth and giggle in my head. But thanks you, everybody. Hi, Jane. We're leaving. Oh, Jane's here. It's time to go. See, no, I was really just saying bye to everybody. So, but yeah, you're right. Better late than never. And I'm totally kidding. We were just talking about people being sarcastic and it not being taken well online. So I was just throwing a little sarcasm in at the end. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you, Amy, for modding. Appreciate you. Whoa, big wobble at the end. Sorry about that. Good night, everybody. See you Friday. Have a good night. Bye.